Hello, this is John from Teach It, and once again, welcome to my startup story. It's rather late in the evening. Actually, I should be in the bed, because like I said before, I still have a full-time job, but once again, I am up burning the midnight oil. Last episode, we were talking about time management and juggling my ambition along with my family and my work obligations. So I'm up a little bit late tonight working on something. One of the things in Teach It, as we innovate and become a catalyst for change in media, technology, and education, we produce content. Initially, some of the things we're doing is content curation, taking the best from the web. In this era of fake news, my background in research and data, I believe, helped me provide a service where the curated content that we provide to people on our various channels is something worthwhile, something that they can use in their everyday life. If we don't use it, we don't produce it. We don't put it out there. We don't promote it. Like I said, we're trying to teach. I think of myself as a teacher first. So here's today it was the National Student-Wide Protest Never Again. And so I kind of did a mashup post on my site today, some things from around the web, from Twitter, along with some inspirational quotes that came to mind as I was looking through the stuff. My daughter actually participated in this today, so I was actually very proud of her. I told her grandmother would be proud because her grandmother was at the March on Washington. My family's from Birmingham, Alabama, so a lot of the things that you've seen in the history books on TV, my family lived through it. We try to pass that legacy down to the children as well. So she had her protest sign as she was out and about as part of the Never Again movement. Now, in putting this together, you have Twitter. So Twitter allows you to embed tweets. So when you hit the embed tweet, you get this code, but the code by itself, depending on whether you're using WordPress, Drupal, or something, is not enough. You need some way to format it, to put it, to make it look good, on your blog. Mostly on your blog. I was about to say Facebook, but it's real easy with Facebook. But if you're trying to promote yourself, be your own brand, be your own youpreneur, you want to put it on your site. So you want it to look pretty. So I use a free program from Mozilla called Thimble. Thimble is not that hard to use, even if you don't know HTML. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. So I take that embed code and paste it over here on the left side of the screen, and it appears on the right side of the screen. You can easily look up a few HTML tags for bold, italics, and things of that nature, and you end up with a pretty spiffy mashup of mixed media. So if I come back to my post, I have a video, have a quote, Frederick Douglass, some Twitter embeds in my post, and the technology with our sites, things are automatically posted to Twitter. So you have my story right there, posted to Twitter. If I click on it, it leads back to my site. With all the information there. So Thimble is a pretty powerful program. Once again, it's free. It's something that you can get out there. It's thimble.mozilla.org. It's a great little tool to quickly edit some HTML that you want to embed on your site or using some other type of program, but it allows you to organize. Because whether it's YouTube, even Facebook, you can embed different media from Facebook. So this allows you to organize it the way you want it to look. And I mentioned the word mashup at different times. So here's a quick thing and a little tip. So this is Wikipedia. And, you know, a lot of the consensus out there, especially education field, especially in K-12, is don't use Wikipedia. And yes, they're right to a certain extent, but this is where the whole fake news thing comes in, and not understanding how to read resources. One of the great things about Wikipedia, it lists all of the references. So yes, there may be some flaws within the initial wording or the narrative, but you can check the references from the people that are posting. So for a mashup, Wikipedia is calling it a combination of two more data sources. My data sources are Twitter and a place where I get quotes. So I think it makes for a pretty spiffy layout, allows me to curate content the best of the web and to have original things on my site as well in a pretty quick fashion. So once again, this is John from Teach It. Hopefully this tip will help you out. You can check me out at johnwspencer.pro. Remember to check us out and subscribe on YouTube. You know, we want to, our first goal is just to get to 100 subscribers, and our hope is to have thousands of subscribers and to offer content that is worthwhile for you. So once again, this is John, and this is my startup story.